Hello everyone, it is Saturday the 25th of October. Hold on 1 second. It is the 25th. So, Shakespeare. I suppose my explanation of my admiration of Shakespeare should start at the very beginning, which is with this book. Mr. William Shakespeare's plays. Our school in primary school had a copy, but I always loved it, and I would always, when we had to read a book in school, everyone would go and run for like a little adventure book or something, and I'd go and get this one. So I got my own copy, and it's absolutely wonderful. It's got, look, Kate Hawke, 5-6B, and it's got Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet, A Midsummer Night's Dream, Macbeth, The Winter's Tale, Julius Caesar, and The Tempest. And I loved it because it was so colourful, and, well no, obviously the illustrations really fit the mood of the play. So Macbeth and Hamlet are all very grey and dark. And I suppose for a children's book it really helps to put the mood of the play across without a young person having to read into it that much. So like this is Macbeth, whereas this is Midsummer Night's Dream. I really liked the stories, more than like obviously the language and the writing and understanding the real significance of them when I was younger. I loved like the actual stories, like Romeo and Juliet falling in love, and The Tempest. I loved the magic and the fantasy of it all. So in primary school we studied A Midsummer Night's Dream, though not so much studied as we discussed it, and teachers began to explain the wonders of Shakespeare to us. And I went on an art course one day and we studied The Tempest to create a backdrop for a scene from The Tempest. In year 7 at secondary school we studied The Tempest again, and I really enjoyed that. But my real enjoyment of Shakespeare began in year 9 for our SATs when we studied Macbeth. And where everyone was complaining it was so boring and oh they don't understand it, it's so complicated, I just revelled in it. It just made sense to me, and we only really studied Act 3, but I loved that time, and every time we've come to do Shakespeare after that in school I've always hoped that we're doing Macbeth. But no, each time it's been much ado about nothing. But I'm not complaining because I absolutely adore that play. I've read it so many times now and studied it back to front and seen every production of it on video there's possible. And the version that Kate has, I really need to own that for myself because I love that film. It's done so well. I'd really love to see it performed live, so I'll have to look out for that somewhere. Despite my early love for the Bard, I have read shamefully little of Shakespeare's work in my own time, but I really do intend to go back and read Macbeth for myself. And actually the one that always most interested me in this book was The Winter's Tale, so I really would like to read that for myself. I might find a copy of that somewhere. So to answer the main question of this theme, which is discuss your favourite Shakespearean work, I'm really not sure I have one. I can't help but enjoy Shakespeare when I come across it, but still whenever people ask me what my favourite Shakespeare play is, I still say Macbeth, just because I remember in year 9 enjoying every single English lesson so much because we were studying this play. So that is my relationship with Shakespeare. You guys will see me next week.